Well, mobile token, what is it and why is it going to have a big run this bull run? It's a DePIN project. It's been around for 4 years. It's real utility. It's actually being used. It's got a great team behind it. It's got a massive community behind it. It's got good tokenomics. There's a lot of reasons why World Mobile Token will have a good run this bull run. So it's already operating in a few countries. So Zanzibar was where it initially started. That was the test country for it. And it's started to roll out in the US, Pakistan, I believe. So it's starting to roll out. It's currently got, I believe, over 600,000 users actually using it. It's a real life use case. It's a real life use case for the token. It's DePIN. So it's Decentralized Physical Infrastructure, basically. There's 10,000 air nodes. So the way it operates, the air nodes, which are basically the signal that people will use for their phone, will go to an air node, which are generally run by solar. They're owned by the community as well. So the community, you can actually buy an air node and operate the air node, or you can go in a partnership with a local that will operate the air node for you. They're run by solar, and that's how they get the connectivity. They then form a mesh network, which is how they'll operate. They're using unused data, if you like, data space is how they're working. You have the air nodes, you'll have earth nodes. Originally it was aerostats as well they're looking at. And then the air nodes, so from the phone to the air node to the earth node, is sort of how the process will work. So it's a shared economy, basically, connecting the unconnected, decentralized shared economy where the owners of the nodes are the community, are investors in the community, and often they'll be the local community where those air nodes are situated. So yeah, it's got over 600,000 users. There's 10,000 air nodes already out there. When the Earth nodes were originally listed, so the Earth node, you actually get an NFT for the Earth node, so you can sell your Earth node if you want to sell it to someone else. There was 1,000 of those at the time. So the token currently sits around 17 cents, I think, at the moment. It's got a market cap of about 120 million at the moment. There's the tokenomics, there's 2 billion tokens is the total supply. The current circulating supply is about 724 million tokens at the moment. So then the tokenomics is there's 30% that are for the stakers at the moment. There's about another 19, or that might be 29%. There's another 19.4% or something like that, which is the team tokens. You then have another 15%, which is for partnerships, things like that. There's another 19% that belongs to like an operations fund. And then there's another 13%, which was early adopters and purchasers and things like that. Now, it's actually based on the emissions are based on a decreasing inflationary schedule, starts at about 11%, something like that, and goes down to 0 over 20 years. The tokenomics aren't going to kill you, which is obviously a big concern for people that look at getting into projects, is what are the tokenomics, how much of it is owned by the team, what's the emission schedule, those sorts of things. So that's the tokenomics, which I think is quite good. They've already got partnerships with things like Starlink, Vodafone, British Telecom. So they've already got some big name partnerships out there as well. And the other good thing is that although they launched on Cardano, they've now branched out. So you can actually get the token on Cardano, Base, Ethereum, and the BNB chain. So it's actually across 4 chains now. The other thing to think about when you're looking at tokens is obviously the team. So you've got Mickey Watkins. He's the co-founder. He's had 20 years of experience in telecommunications and rolling these things out in Africa and things like that. You got Antonio H. So he's like the techie guy, blockchain expert that's rolling out. They've got a hell of a lot of engineers and ambassadors and things like that as well. You can actually get an app on your phone that you can go around, and it helps the project by marking out where there's lack of mobile signal. So it helps them with future rollouts of where they might look to roll out. I haven't been able to do that, so I can't really go into detail on that because I've got an Apple iPhone, and I believe that's only for Android phones. And the other thing is they are a fully licensed member of GSMA, which is the Global Systems for Mobile Communication Association. So, which is actually a big thing in that industry to be a part of. So there's a lot of positivity, I think, around this project. It's really something I recommend people should do more research into. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling to buy this token. I'm just saying I think it's worth looking at. DePIN, I think, will get a run in this bull run, and this project has already been around for nearly 4 years. It's doing stuff. It's real life. It's out there doing, rolling out. It's got users. It's got use case. You can stake your tokens at the moment. I'll pop a link below, actually. I'll pop 2 links below. One of them will be an overview, a video from 4 years ago of overview of what the project is. So basically a case study that they actually did. And you see it actually really work in real life. And the other link I'll post is a link for how to stake your tokens. So they've opened staking back up. The link I'll post is for those that are currently on the Cardano network, because that's what I was on, and this link was really easy to follow. So I'll post that there as well. Now, when you stake your tokens, the thing I like about the staking for World Mobile Token is it doesn't come, that the tokens, at least on Cardano, the tokens do not leave your wallet. So it's like when you stake your Cardano tokens, they don't leave your wallet. So this is exactly the same. You open a vault on the computer, you link your wallet to that vault. That way they can track how many tokens you've got, because you have to hold your tokens for the period. It goes from like the first of the month to the end of the month is the staking period. If you fall below the staking requirement during that time, you don't get your staking rewards. So that's how they can see that you're holding those tokens and reward you on that. And the other thing is, I believe the return, well, they say in the video, the return's going to be about a 5% return. So the other thing is they're not outlandish and going, you're going to get 100% return, which is just ridiculous. If you see that, then there's a Ponzi scheme happening, okay? But a 5% return is still a good return. It's better than you're getting at the bank. So that's the way I look at that. I think it's another positive for the token, right? So the token can get used in a number of different ways, right? You can stake it for token rewards. It's actually used on the chain for fees, for using the service, right? So it's being used for fees. There is a use case for it. You're getting rewards for it. So the fact it's being used means there'll always be demand for it, which should help the price. You're going to get rewards for holding it. So you stake those and you get your 5% or around that. They can't give an exact number because it probably will vary at different times. But you know, you can get rewards, and it's also used for voting, right? So there is that side of it. So it's governance as well. So there's a lot of really good qualities about the project, about holding the token. So for me, the key points of the project are you've got real world impact, you've got sustainability with it, you can stake it, it's got really strong tokenomics as well, is another really strong point for it. It connects the unconnected, it solves a $1 trillion problem as well, which is that mobile connectivity in places like Africa, Pakistan, like all those parts of America. I assume it will roll out in Australia as well, which is really positive. It's got massive market potential, and it's an early mover. So it's got that early mover advantage as well. So there's a lot of positives. I would advise you to have a look into the project, have a look at what they've done, have a look at what they're doing. I'll put those links below, as I said. Watch what the project's about. It is an inspiring project, and it's something that I'm really happy to be a part of, really because it's helping people. It's helping people. It's blockchain, which I love. So yeah, a lot of really good and positive things coming out of this project at the moment. So definitely something worth looking at. Now, if you got value out of this video, please hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, click the bell notification so you get notified when I release future videos, and I'll see you in the next one.